Ridge?
Hey, Dad. Almost finished. What do you think?
Aren't you supposed to be getting married today?
Ceremony's not for a while, and we're already married, so what's the big deal?
Seems like you could be spending some time with her. But instead, here you are, kind of distracting yourself with work.
That's not what I'm doing at all. I just got here. I went and saw Steffi in rehab. She's doing okay. Thomas is with her now.
Glad to hear that. I'm sure Steffi had a few things to say about this wedding. Son?
Yes.
You know, it's all right if you're having second thoughts, you know.
Are you? If you are, I can let everyone know this ceremony's off. I'm sure Brooke would be overjoyed to hear it.
Ridge heard me. I know he did, Donna. But he hasn't changed his plans. No, not yet. But I'm not giving up. Of course not. I know that. But it doesn't hurt to have a little extra support from your sisters. You and Katie have been wonderful. And I'm so grateful that you're here. I know how much you and Ridge love each other. So I don't know what he's doing. I know that Steffi told him not to put his life on hold, but it still doesn't make sense. Add Quinn and Shauna to the equation, and it does. This wasn't Ridge's decision. I'm sure he didn't want to marry Shauna. He's being manipulated. And I know who's behind it.
Oh, you're at your friend's house. You're getting all made up for your big day.
You are gonna look so beautiful, Shauna.
And so does the house. Wait until you see it. The florists, they just finished out in the garden. Oh, they put up the trellis
Right in front of the altar. So beautiful.
Quinn, I cannot thank you enough for everything you're doing.
Wait. What's wrong? You don't want a trellis? That's okay. Is it too conventional?
I don't know. I'm not sure I should be, doing this at all. How can I go through with this ceremony when I know my marriage is based on lies and manipulation?
You locked the door, right? I don't want your dad or Liam coming in.
Did I? No, I don't remember.
Wyatt!
I'm kidding. Of course I did. I didn't know where let's get changed for the wedding was going to take us, so.
Okay, well, you're the one who said that we had to change here if we wanted to get to the ceremony on time.
Look, your mom can wait for like 20 or 30 minutes for her own daughter.
No, mister. My mom has waited for this day for long enough.
We've barely talked about the ceremony.
It's like he's not even thinking about it. Or maybe you're busy thinking about somebody else.
Gentlemen, I came in here to get some work done. Don't make this about Brooke.
You're still in love with her, Rich.
I'm always gonna be in love with her, Dad. It's not gonna change no matter what happens today.
I keep telling myself it's not too late. Well, what time is the ceremony? I'm sure people are going to be arriving soon. So there's still time. If it starts. You know, Rich doesn't do anything just for show. And Quinn was right about that. So if he does go through with this wedding, I'm afraid it's going to be the end for us. God, I've got to do something. I really just got to do something to stop it.
I know you told me not to worry and that I'll feel better after the ceremony, but how can I do this to Ridge?
Woman, you are going to make him happier than he's ever been in his entire life. Come on, this is just nerves. It's excitement of the day. There's a lot of expectation. The whole family is going to be here. Shauna, listen to me. You have to let go of what happened in Las Vegas. After today, that is all going to be wiped clean. Soon enough, you and Ridge are going to be standing in front of each other at an altar declaring your love for the entire world to see, including Brooke. So don't let that hissy fit that she threw yesterday get to you. Soon enough, there will be no doubt that you are the one and only Mrs. Ridge Forrester.
Ridge and my mom want the whole family to share in their joy, and I think that's beautiful. I also think that the ceremony is going to be beautiful.
Oh, trust me, my mom is gonna make sure of that.
I cannot wait to see it. I can't wait to see her. Oh, she's gonna look incredible. My mom deserves everything that is coming to her today.
If this is really happening, I need to go over my notes for this ceremony. It'll be nice to get a little input from the groom.
You know what, Carter? Seems to me like you're not listening to me at all.
Hey, it's no secret I have my reservations about you and Shauna. And nothing against her, she's great, but I've seen the obstacles you and Brooke have overcome. And you always find your way back to each other. But if this is your way of telling everyone that's not gonna happen, then I'll be there to back you up. Okay. See you at the wedding.
I know I can get through to him, Donna. I just need more time.
What else can you say? You've already told him how you feel, that you still want a life with him.
What if he doesn't forgive me? What if this one horrible mistake destroyed two very important relationships in my life?
No, it can't. It hasn't. Katie's already forgiven you. And Ridge, he knows how much you love him. He knows how sorry you are about Bill. My goodness, you have apologized every way that you can. It is clear that Ridge is the only man for you. I believe you, Brooke. And I'm certain Ridge believes you too. But if you want him to put his trust in you, you have to trust him. Maybe you have to have faith in his love for you. That somehow, you and Ridge can survive Quinn and Shauna.
Ridge wants this. He's completely on board.
He doesn't know what I did. You know, and he needs to know the truth before we say our vows. Quinn, we went too far. We really did. Sending that text to Carter and telling him to file the divorce papers. I mean, I practically dragged Ridge into that wedding chapel. He hardly even knew what he was saying.
That's why we're giving him a chance to say it again. This is your do-over.
But I'm still hiding the truth from the man I love. I mean, I can't go through with this if I'm not being honest with him. You know, coming clean is really the only way I can make a real and lasting future with him. And if Ridge really loves me, he'll forgive me and we can move forward without any deception.
Shauna, you're my best friend, and I will not let you sabotage yourself like this. Ridge and Brooke can never know what happened in Las Vegas, and neither can Eric. Come on, we could lose everything. I mean, look at our lives now. We live like royalty. Our husbands treat us like queens. Look, I'm all for honesty and contrition, but Brooke is not going to give up. If you want to hold on to your marriage, you need to set it in stone today. Ridge is ready to commit to you, to commit to your marriage. And I know you love him, and I know you want to have a life with him, so have a life with him. Shauna, I know you think that you don't deserve this, but you do. Think about how this is going to affect Flo. Your lives are going to change just like mine changed when I married Eric.
Quinn, it's not that simple. I mean, I wish it was. I adore Ridge, and I feel more connected to him than any man I've ever been with and ever met. But I can't ignore the fact that he still loves Brooke. And that you and I manipulated them out of their future together.
Call me biased, but I think you're gonna outshine the bride today.
Not a chance. My mom is going to be glowing when she says her vows to Ridge.
Very handsome.
Well, I have to look sharp for my gorgeous +1.
Well, it means a lot that you want me to be there with you today, Carter. And this is kind of our big debut.
People know we're seeing each other.
Yeah, but today I'll be on the arm of Forster's new COO. Hey, have you seen Katie today? Supposed to meet up with her to talk about Hope for the Future's latest social media blast.
I saw her earlier, but I think she left. I think she went to go drop something off at Eric's. And if she bumps into Quinn and Shauna, that can be pretty messy. I imagine Brooke's having a difficult time today, and those Logan women are fiercely loyal.
I can't pretend that I've been honest with Ridge or that he doesn't love Brooke. You know, I can see that he's conflicted.
Because her love is toxic. But after today, he's gonna get that poison out of his system for the rest of his life.
After I tell him how we lied and manipulated things to end his marriage to Brooke, and my text to Carter, I'll leave you out of it. This will not affect your marriage to Eric.
I'm not thinking of myself right now. I'm thinking of us. Two feisty moms from Vegas dreaming of a better life for ourselves and for our children. And now we have it. I mean, we finally made it. All of Eric's family didn't accept me at first. Some of them still don't. But now they see that I make Eric happy. They're gonna see the same thing about you for Ridge.
How can we be happy if our marriage isn't grounded in honesty?
When you love someone as much as you love Ridge, you do what you have to do. I had to fight for my life with Eric.
Well, he wasn't involved with someone else when you got together.
Don't you dare make excuses for Brooke. Not after everything she's put Ridge through. You're doing him a favor.
I know what you think I did was the best thing.
It was. Look, I don't want to hear about this anymore. No one is ever going to know our secret. So what that we took Ridge's phone and pretended to be him and told Carter to file Brooke and Ridge's divorce papers. And maybe he wasn't coherent enough to marry you later on that evening, but what you call lies and manipulation, I call resourcefulness. It's about making things happen and making things not happen. Especially not Brooke and Ridge.
Quinn? Did I hear you mention Brooke? You on the phone with Shauna?
Yeah, she's still at her friend's house getting all dolled up. Shauna really is the sweetest thing. She actually feels bad for Brooke today.
That's very considerate of her.
That's my girl. Always thinking about others. Even on the biggest, most important day of her life.
Shauna and Quinn have orchestrated every bit of this from the very beginning. They've been trying to tear me away from Ridge ever since Shauna came into town. And none of this would have happened if I didn't make that horrible mistake.
You've got to stop beating yourself up over that. You have to stay focused.
I really thought that I would have heard from Ridge by now. I thought that he would call. I mean, the wedding's gonna start soon, Donna. There's gotta be something I can do. The time is running out.
You know, everybody's been talking about your promotion. You know, big raise, seat on the board. Probably gonna get as many congratulations as Ridge and Shauna today.
As if the ceremony actually happens. Deep down, I don't think Ridge wants to go through with it.
I'm gonna go check on everything before the guests start to arrive.
Sure, of course. You know, I have to say, I'm very impressed with Shauna's concern for Brooke.
Well, Shauna could be decent to a fault.
You don't share her same sympathies?
For Brooke?
You know, Quinn, since we've been together, you've made enormous strides towards quelling your most troubling impulses. I mean, nobody could ever doubt your commitment to me or how much we love each other. But I'm afraid that this animosity towards Brooke that you have could easily drag you back down. This is a very sad day for Brooke. I'd hate to think that you're taking any pleasure in that.
I don't know. Do you want to go to the cabin? I mean, I know I'm usually the one who urges caution. Blindly following your heart has gotten you into a lot of trouble, Brooke. But in this case, maybe...
I don't know, Donna. I have to do something.
I know, but I'm not sure what.
I don't know what, but I have to do something, obviously. I'm not going to let Quinn and Shauna win. I mean, why can't Rich see what they're doing? How they're taking advantage of him? Rich and I were this close to working it out. I know he still loves me. He doesn't want to be with Shauna. He doesn't. I'm going to go to Eric's.
Oh, thank God you're still here.
I need to get going.
To Eric's for the ceremony?
Shit, yes, I don't know. You need to understand something about Shauna. She's an incredible woman. She's kind, she's affable, she's been a good friend to me.
No, she has not been a good friend to you. You have no idea.
I didn't know. She's more than that. I understand. She's my wife. I married her. I got drunk in Vegas and I married her, and I don't remember the ceremony. It's not fair to her. She doesn't deserve that.
She does deserve it.
How do you do this? After everything, you still defend your sister. How?
I love her, and I know you do too.
I do. I do. There's nothing I can do about it. She's the love of my life. And that's why I can't go through with the ceremony.
No, you can't. Especially after you find out what Quinn and Shauna have been up to. You need to know the truth about what happened that night in Vegas.